And welcome back. It is Mornings with Pat Kreitlow here on 98.9 WXCO. Cloudy skies and 60 degrees is the temperature here at our downtown studios at the corner of Washington Street and North 3rd Street. Time is 8:52. And much of this morning, we've been talking about messaging with the Democratic Party and trying to look at what the Zoran Mandani win in New York City this week means, because there's been a lot of conversation, a lot of pearl clutching, and especially from the MAGA right, but also discussions even on this radio network yesterday about whether the Democrats are going to go too far into populism and the like, and been trying to talk about the positive aspects, the passionate aspects of what is being done here with the Democratic Party, finding reasons to vote for Democrats, and also getting a younger voice is showing some traction as well. But this morning, in fact, in the last hour or so, I've been looking at some of the discussions that are going on around the country in terms of media and likewise. And on CNBC this morning, Massachusetts Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren, spoke to Joe Kernan. He is a Donald Trump cheerleader. And I thought the messaging that Senator Warren gave to Joe Kernan of CNBC was brilliant. I want to play that right now and then discuss it briefly afterwards.
We don't have a lot of time left. Do you think he's a socialist? He's a self-avowed socialist. Do you think socialism is the correct path to do what you just said you wanted to do for working Americans? Do you? I mean, that's what he is. Let's just talk about. And we're the center of the universe for capitalism in New York City. And Wall Street, whether you love it or hate it, I know it has a connotation in certain areas, but it's the financial engine for all the great things that happen in the U.S. in terms of the private sector and raising money for companies and the stock market. All these great things that provide all the jobs, that's where you get the tax money to spend on all these great things you want to spend it on. You think that's the right thing for New York City?
You don't have to push me. I believe in markets. I love markets. I think markets are fabulous when they're honest markets. As you know, because we've had these discussions before. For example, we need markets with rules. Markets without rules are just theft. And that's part of why we need strong antitrust enforcement. But what our new mayor, I hope will be mayor-elect in New York City, is talking about is how to make that economy work for families. Where is your outrage over a Republican Party that is saying we want to fund even more tax giveaways to billionaires? We want to make sure that Meta gets a check, if this bill passes, for $15 billion, not for anything they do in the future, but for investments they made 3 years ago. We want to give them a check for $15 billion while we take away health care from everyone else, while we drive up utility costs for everyone else. That's not how we build a strong economy. You believe in markets, then you should believe in participation by the employees so that they get some of the wealth that they help create. And part of that means that through government, we create opportunities, not just for the billionaires to be able to come in and help build these buildings, but also to the workers who help build them as well. That's Senator what Warren. This whole fight is about.
Exactly.
She's absolutely right.
Exactly. I mean, Republicans go crazy if you spend a little bit of money on any programs that help the poor and middle class, and yet they're willing to give $15 billion to Mark Zuckerberg for doing nothing in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, that's the kind of messaging that Democrats need, not to back away, to get into the mushy middle, because that's what the Lincoln Project thinks we should be doing. No, time to start fighting for working people and putting it in ways that people understand when it comes to your rent, when it comes to your utilities, when it comes to the programs that help you get health care. That is what the Democrats need to do. They get excitement, because if you have no excitement, people are not going to go out and vote just because you are the other people on the ballot. You need to get people invested in what you're trying to accomplish as a political party. So again, I thought Elizabeth Warren hit it on the head in a great way this morning on CNBC to the right-wing anchor Joe Kernan. All right, well, let's see if you can make it 3 out of 4 this week. You've been on a roll when it comes to the number for the day quiz. What we do at the end of the show is give Ian Welsh an opportunity to take the number for the day quiz. And based on the math, we give him 3 choices, one of which is right. So based on the math, 1 out of 3, just by guessing, 33%. So anything above 33% is a winning week. Anything below 33% is a losing week. A failing grade. Getting more right than wrong is a winning week. Getting 4 out of 5 is an A grade, and 5 out of 5 is a perfect week, which is always the goal. Mm-hmm. And so far, he's already clinched a passing grade because he got 2 out of 3. Yes, so he got 67%. The worst he could be is 40%. But get it right today, you'll clinch a winning week.
Awesome.
And today we're going to talk about another rich guy that gets a lot of money from government sources, Jeff Bezos. And coming up this weekend, Jeff Bezos is getting married to former television newscaster and sportscaster Lauren Sanchez. The number for the day is, what is the estimated cost of the Bezos-Sanchez wedding and related festivities?
Okay.
Is the correct answer $26 million? Is the correct answer $76 million? Is the correct answer $126 million?
I can't believe I'm going to say this.
26, 76, or 126 million dollars.
Million? Okay. I'm going to say 126 million. Just shoot for the biggest number today. It seems the most like him.
The estimated cost is $76 million.
Oh, the middle number.
2 for 4, so tomorrow is on the line. See you then.
Absolutely.
So